Hello everyone and welcome to the Messy Junk Room where we create whatever. Part 1, you saw everything I collected from Newfoundland. Part 2, you saw me put all the pages together in the signature and make the cover. Part 3 was getting rid of all that white space, that blank white page with some paint fun techniques. And part 4, I still hate the cover, so I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to deconstruct the cover and go in a completely different direction. And then, if there's time, I'm going to start making the ephemera to go inside this junk journal. Welcome to the mess. Do you ever get to a place in a project where you just want it done? That's where I'm at. I hated the cover. I took it all apart, cut it up, and this is what's left. I think there's two reasons why I don't like this cover. The first reason is the material. I do not like the material. I don't like touching the material. The second is because it's that stark white that I got rid of in my last video when I got rid of all the white paper. I sewed all the signatures. That was a task and a half. You saw me do that in the last video. It's going to be a hidden spine. I've got this gorgeous material. It's got the bluey, greeny, yellow, which happens to be all the colors that I'm going with. I cut another part of the packaging, Amazon packaging, the same size as this, because I want there to be a little bit more of a cushion. It's going to be a hardcover soft spine. You might recall if you watched the video where I started on the cover, these are the straps to that bag, and they're very stark white, and I thought maybe we could spray them, and while those are drying we can continue on with these pieces. I've got some yellow. I got some blue inks. I don't have green in this color, but we know that blue and yellow make green. I want to get these really wet. This might be a little bit easier. I've never done this before. Get the bag wet. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to just drop some yellow. Yellow ink. This could go very, very badly. Some blue. It's already gone green. Now what I'm going to do is pull these out. No! Good grief. Nobody saw that, right? Oh. So now, now that mess is cleaned up, let's make another one. I'm just going to kind of dab here and there. Get some of that yellow. in. Notice I've got gloves on now. Oh, glad it didn't go on my clothes or go anywhere else. I'd say that's the second time that that has happened. Dry that a little bit. Careful, it's melting. Maybe not as much blue. Oh, what if I did it this way? For the gluing, I still have some fabric tack left. I don't like it just because of the smell. It's very potent, but I want to get it used up, and I'm using fabric. I'm going to put the glue directly on. Once I have this part all glued in, and then I'll be back. Did you notice my mistake? Oh, my stars. No one will ever know. The other thing I'm learning is you have to work very quickly with this glue, and I don't know if I have enough to finish the inside cover. But it sure is sticky. And when I ripped the fabric, it didn't rip straight, so down here at this corner, I don't have enough. So now I gotta get this on. Whoa. Ah. Okay. I need more than one hand here. Don't have much wiggle room. Okay, it's okay there, it's okay there. Okay. Whew. Going to need bone folder to help get this stuck down. Tuck it in there as best I can. And now this side, now I'm right-handed. I'm gonna have to pull this all up. Put that down. I'm thoroughly gonna let this dry, and then I'll be back many hours later, and it's dry enough to keep going. There's some dark spots where I think the glue still has to dry, but it is got a new cover on, and I like it so much better than the other one. The spine is supposed to be soft. It's turned out to be a little bit harder, but it is flexible. I like that it's nice and wide. I'm going to be able to hang dangles. The inside is looking good. It's stuck down. Oh my goodness, the fumes of that glue is still smelling throughout my house. This part here was too short to fold up, but we need to cover this. I think that's perfect width, although it's crooked. And the other thing I forgot to do while I had it all apart and before it was dried was, remember all the inking of these? I was going to put them in between the layers, but now I have to think of another closure. So I want to straighten this up, and I want to trim the top and the bottom. There's still glue everywhere, but I'm happy to say that that bottle of glue is gone. I just want to straighten this up. I don't want too much off this side because we were to some of these places. And for this, I want, this is the St. John's Harbor. So we went to Signal Hill. We went along Water Street. So we went along Water Street, and I think we were on Duckworth. So I want to try to get as much as possible. So I'll mark there, 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 there. I am happy that the cover is now almost done. Oh my goodness. I have another travel junk journal to do. I'm gonna try a different approach for that one. That one I didn't get as many free papers. It's more pictures and memorabilia. This one in the front. To cover it as best I can. So I'm going to use a combination of glue stick get right to the edges. So I might go in now with my art glitter glue. I should do something about this now. And because this is the back, I could just fold it over. Let's do that right like that. Just so it has a cleaner look. And then that would go here. And I'm just going to use art glitter glue. I'm going to start with my glue stick. Cover this with the glue stick. And then go around with the art glitter glue. Do it from back here. Okay. And then come in here. Just put some extra glue in here, especially along there. And then pull this up. I got no glue over here. That will get covered up, I think, if I put the book corners on. So I'm okay with that being at the back. Whew, good thing it's at the back. Then we'll put this, make sure it's going the right way. And then I'll put this. Oh, I didn't ink around the edges. Well, I didn't do it on the front, so I can't do it on the back. So it will look like I had no intention of inking. Not everything needs to be inked. Oh, what a relief. Of course it's not. It wasn't cut straight. So I'll cut it to where I think I want it and see if this cuts. Oh, it did. Bring this back. Doesn't fit there, but I can put it here on the spine. As you can see, I've got the cover almost done. I think I want to put the date here. I've got this stuck on the spine.